The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
Do not adjust your radio tuner. Do not attempt to change the frequency.
We are now controlling the transmission. We control the volume and your speakers.
For the next 2 hours, we will control what you hear. You're about to experience the awe and mystery which is called The Wake Up Crew.
Sounds like a bunch of aliens attacking us. And if you saw us, you'd probably think that's true. It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Woo-woo. It's November 19th, episode 1792. That's 1,792 episodes of this show. 8 days until Thanksgiving. 36 days until Christmas. MTSU hosts Sam Houston on Saturday. And that'll be a 12:30 airtime. It's the last home game for the Blue Raiders. High school football playoffs continued this Friday on WGNS. And this weekend, Vandy hosts Kentucky, Tennessee is at Florida, and the Titans host Seattle. Those are big games for Vanderbilt and Tennessee.
Oh, boy, yeah.
I mean, really big. And, of course, the Titans are, probably going to lose that game too.
I think only Vandy has the outside shot at playoffs. I don't think Tennessee does.
And there's been nothing better than Tennessee to spoil that. If Vanderbilt can I'm worried about Kentucky. They played pretty well against, I think it was Florida.
Uh-huh.
And that might be a slip-up game. So, and both the defense has been giving up a lot of points lately. So we'll see how that goes. The song of the day today, I'm starting off early.
Mm-hmm.
Want to make sure I get everything in, Brian.
I understand.
The song is one of only 6 TV show theme songs to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And you're going to know this one. Even if you never watched the show, you're going to remember this one.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya.
Well, that is the theme song to Welcome Back, Kotter. It's called Welcome Back by John Sebastian. A little news about John Sebastian. He was in a group in the 60s, and The Lovin' Spoonful was the name of his group, and they had about 5 or 6 big hits, and he wrote that song and also sang it. So
Interesting.
Welcome Back, Kotter. That's a 70s staple, and it was also, Welcome Back, Kotter was the beginning of the career of John Travolta. And so I saw John Travolta, by the way.
That was only on for 4 seasons, by the way.
Yeah. I saw an episode of Emergency. And it was John Travolta's first television appearance.
Really?
He was a victim that had fallen or something, and he had one line. He said, "I didn't know it was like that," or something like, So it was really
Did he
funny.
talk like that,
He
too?
was really young, yeah, back in the day. So what they call him on Welcome Back, Kotter? I can't remember. That they all had nicknames. And I'm trying to think of what his name was.
Let me see if the old Google box will say. Vinny
Barbarino.
Barbarino,
Yeah, Vinny
yeah.
Barbarino. All right. Some news that we need to talk about this morning. I thought this was interesting. Hooters is coming back. Not maybe to Murfreesboro. I don't want to get everybody excited. But Hooters, the original owners of Hooters, they went bankrupt. The original owners of Hooters had bought it back. And they're going to bring new menu dishes. They're going to Hooterize it, they said.
Well.
And
Whoa.
with more modest uniforms.
Modest.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. Never mind.
And they're going to have their famous dishes, the ones that they evidently were famous. And I think I've only been to a Hooters one time, and it was in Atlanta, I believe. Did we go to one?
I think
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of, but it wasn't Atlanta then. But
maybe I'm wrong.
It was a have to, folks. I mean, we didn't really.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
there
just the
weren't
only
many
thing
options.
in town. So came out of Gatlinburg one time and had to stop at it wasn't a Hooters, but Buffalo Wild Wings. It was the only restaurant they had in the town. It was a little rinky-dink town somewhere.
Really?
And couldn't
That's
believe
an
it.
interesting one, just the only one to have.
I know, isn't it? I think they had a Crystal and,
Yeah.
Sonic and all that kind of thing, but sit-down eating restaurant. All right, it's a Wednesday. It's hump day. We'll be back with more at 6:17. Time to take a look at the weather.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
People that come in to pre-plan their funerals and put it down in writing makes it a whole lot easier on the children at the time of their death. This is what Mama wanted. This is what we're going to do.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Senator Bill Hagerty is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Senator Bill Hagerty at 202-224-4944 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Bigger isn't always better. When it comes to your financial institution, don't send your money to some far-off bank in another state. At Heritage South Community Credit Union, we help when others won't. We've been serving our community since 1957 and are still locally owned and operated in Middle Tennessee. If you're tired of talking to artificial intelligence and computer screens and branches, give Heritage South a try. Learn more at heritagesouth.org. Insured by NCUA.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each four corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In the NBA game in L.A., the Lakers beat Utah 140-125. Luka Doncic with 37 points. L.A.'s LeBron James in his season debut after the bad back, 11 points, 12 assists, 1 turnover. San Antonio sent Memphis to a 5th straight loss, 111-101. Victories for Boston, Orlando, and Detroit. The Pistons have won 11 straight after a victory at Atlanta, 120-112. Milwaukee's Giannis Antetokounmpo could miss up to 2 weeks with a strained groin, and the Spurs' Stephon Castle with a strained hip will be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. To college basketball at Madison Square Garden, Michigan State beat Kentucky. The number 5 Duke was a winner over Kansas. In the college football playoff rankings, the top 3 stayed the same this week, led by number 1 Ohio State. Alabama is down to number 10, and Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase is out this weekend. His 1-game suspension was upheld.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
21 after the hour. John and Brian with you today. Dalton will be back in a few days. We've got coming up a check of state news from Access Tennessee, then a little bit of Today in History coming up as well. And our show today is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. As we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, MTE wants to thank you, its members, for being the heart of our community. From the MTE family to yours, here's wishing you a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. Well, here's something that's going to really interest you, Brian.
Okay.
NBC reveals its mid-season schedule with new shows and returning favorites, including The Voice.
Mm-hmm.
Major sports events will be featured: the Winter Olympics, Super Bowl, whatever it is, 60? And NBA All-Star Game, Super Bowl 60. But there's a new comedy coming out produced by Tina Fey. Guess what the name of it is?
Saturday Night Fever.
Nope. The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. Stars Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
Dinkins.
Wow. What is Reggie? Was he like a politician?
I don't know what he was. Let me see if it says. I don't think it says. No, it doesn't say anything about it.
Rise and fall would make you think like it's
political.
Well, someone who rose and then fell.
Maybe David Dinkins was mayor of New York, so maybe it's something. Maybe it's his son. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I just think it's cool that my name's in it, Dinkins. You don't seem very impressed. Are you Googling again? You're always Googling. We don't have time to Google.
A fallen football player seeks redemption and a chance to restore his tarnished reputation.
I wonder what made them use the word Dinkins.
I don't know.
Is that not weird?
It is not. Is it a more common name than we think?
It is in New York, I think. It is in...
so it's a northern thing.
Well, there are a lot of Dinkinses, but it's not common here.
Do you know of other Dinkins in Tennessee? Are there?
There are. If you look up like LinkedIn or whatever, you'll see them on there. There are a lot of John Dinkinses, John.
Okay.
But when you go to mine, it'll say you can Google your name, and of course WGNS comes up.
The name Dinkins, in terms of surname popularity, is 21,695th on the list, which makes it very uncommon.
Yeah. Which makes me pretty happy.
Yeah. Barrett's pretty common.
We're running out of time now because you've Googled.
Sorry.
I told you not to Google, and you did. And so I guess we have time to just tell us who our good neighbor is today. Jacqueline Crawley Harrison, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for her commitment to friends and family and her willingness to help everyone. Jacqueline Crawley Harrison will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. Today's Good Neighbor moment is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place. We'll be back at 6:24.
Stones River Manor offers assured care.
It's so warm and welcoming.
Independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The Activity Center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Senator Bill Hagerty is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Senator Bill Hagerty at 202-224-4944 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee says the state will appeal a judge's ruling that blocks the use of National Guard troops in Memphis. The judge found Lee overstepped his authority by deploying the Guard without a request from local officials or action by state lawmakers, though the ruling is on hold for 5 days. Lee argues Memphis faces a violent crime emergency and says the Guard will keep supporting the Memphis Safe Task Force during the appeal. The task force reports 2,800 arrests and hundreds of illegal guns seized since October, despite sharp criticism from some local leaders. Maryville police officer Justin Brown, critically injured while escorting Vice President J.D. Vance's motorcade Friday, is now alert, talking, and in good spirits. Police Chief Tony Crisp says Brown remains in critical but stable condition and continues to improve. Witnesses say bystanders immediately rushed to help after Brown's motorcycle collided with the Tennessee Highway Patrol SUV, with one man performing CPR that officials say helped save his life. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Tennessee icon Dolly Parton has earned a new honor, induction into the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions Hall of Fame. Dollywood announced the news from the IAAPA Expo in Orlando, where Parton appeared by video thanking longtime partners Jack and Peter Hershend and celebrating the park's 40th anniversary. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
627 coming up. Good Neighbor Events. Rewind. Another check of the weather and our first look at traffic coming up in just minutes. But first, since we didn't get an opportunity because Brian started Googling forever, we are going to do our holidays today. What's up today?
Well, let's see. Today we have National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. It is Play Monopoly Day. It's World Toilet Day. Yeah.
Huh?
World Toilet Day. But it's also Have a Bad Day Day.
Have a Bad Day Day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No explanation, just that's all it is?
Do you think it would be nice to hear something different for a change? Do you think that everyone needs to tell you that really want to have a nice day, blah, 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 blah?
Just say have a bad day.
Yeah. On this day, stores and businesses are telling their employees to tell customers to have a bad day.
Now, to me, that's just stupid. Is that not stupid?
I think it's pretty
just
dumb.
to have a day, I'm telling you. But anyway... I had something to comment on that, but I guess I'd probably be better off not. Turkey Day coming up, Thanksgiving Day's coming up, and Brian, you've talked a little bit about your Thanksgiving, what you're going to be doing. Here is the menu for the Dinkins Extension Clan.
Well, ours continues to change, by the way, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, you got some picky eaters.
Well, it's like, well, you're not going to do that? It's like, you always do that. Well, that's not what you wanted to do this year, but... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but you're also you're kind of one that you like something, you just kind of do your thing.
Well, true.
You're not very compatible.
You're not going to do your ham? Well,
that's a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah. They like the ham. They like the rotel. Sausage balls. Cocktail weenies and...
So your Thanksgiving's way out there. It's like hors d'oeuvres.
It is.
I mean, so.
Well, but everybody's already had like 3 Thanksgiving dinners already by the time it gets to ours, so they're tired of Thanksgiving food.
Well, here is ours. This is the menu for the Dinkins Extension Clan.
Oh, this is like an all-American Thanksgiving.
All-American, yes. Turkey. 2 turkeys.
2.
Ham. There's 26 people coming.
Yeah.
Ham.
Mm-hmm.
Dressing. Green bean casserole.
No stuffing. Dressing.
No stuffing. Green bean casserole, mashed potatoes with gravy, Brussels sprouts.
Brown gravy?
Brown and white.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
See? All-American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if you let me finish it, I'll go on with it. Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes with marshmallows, and probably nuts. Green peas, I bring that.
The peas?
Le Sueur green peas in a can.
Okay.
They go on your mashed potatoes.
Is that the one in the silver can?
Yeah, they go in my mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
The only reason they want me to bring them is because I fuss if we don't have them.
And aren't they like the little
tiny small
peas?
Tiny peas? Yeah. Stuffed carrots.
Stuffed? How do you stuff a carrot?
Well, that's a recipe that my wife came up with,
Huh.
and after she passed away, everybody's tried to emulate it. And nobody has really been able to do that so far. My daughter did, and she could do it, but it's very time consuming.
It sounds like it.
So now the stuffed carrots, my nephew's going to try to do that. We'll see. Mac and cheese for the kids, cranberry sauce, rolls. Here are the desserts.
Mac and cheese for just the kids? I'd fight for some mac and cheese.
Well, I mean, yeah, they pretty much it's just mac and cheese. You can have some. Chess pies, pecan pie tarts, pumpkin pie, and apple pie. No lemon meringue pie, but I usually get it, but I've requested not to have it. I'm not going to eat sweets. All right, beverages. What? She's got me down bringing the tea again?
Milo's.
Soft drinks, OJ, and ice.
You have tea coming, though, too?
Yeah, tea for us. I think they have they do a little brunch that I don't go to. I mean, they do like a little early morning, like 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I better do Today in History. We only have a minute.
Oh, geez. We talked too long again.
Turn to Turner Security.
1939, comic superheroes Flash and Hawkman first appear in Flash Comics. 1959, Rocky and his friends debuts on ABC.
Rocky and his friends, starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose.
1965, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts pastries are created.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Eat 'em in the morning, eat 'em in the evening. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Loads of flavors for big and little shavers. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
I don't remember that. 1975, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And 2010, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is released. That's a look at Today in History. Brandon Brooks is standing by with more at 6:33.
This is CBS Reruns, November 19th, 1959. The ABC premiere of
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
Rocky and his friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
And a host of others.
November 19th, 1993.
Father, what is it?
It's an Addams.
The release of the Addams Family sequel.
He has my father's eyes.
Addams Family Values.
Gomez, take those out of his mouth.
I'm Brandon Brooks.
We don't hate him. We just want to play with him, especially his head.
And that's Rewind.
Since 2013, the annual Progressive Keys to Progress event has provided deserving veterans with vehicles, helping our heroes drive their lives forward. Learn more about this program at keystoprogress.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Good morning. They've got this right to the side. 24 westbound, just past Ellington Parkway. It's starting to get a little bit heavier now in a couple of spots, like 24 westbound at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway. You got all that traffic flowing in right now from Rutherford County into Davidson here on 24, especially going westbound as it continues to pick up through the Mount Juliet area on 40 west headed towards Hermitage. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville with over 350 5-star wonderful Google reviews. Call Stein Dental Care in Nashville today. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by the law offices of John Day, AmeriCare Pest Control, and Old National Bank.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking. Old National Bank is in the borough on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Old National Bank at 2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard, which used to be Mercury Boulevard.
Visit us and enjoy warm, homemade cookies at Old National Bank.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Let's check those WGNS Good Neighbor events.
There's a free concert at MTSU's Wright Music Building this Sunday evening at 8 o'clock. It includes Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite, along with Respighi's Pines of Rome, and the Prince Igor Overture and the Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, the free concert, 8 o'clock this coming Sunday night at MTSU's Wright Music Building. We're in the holiday season, and that sometimes brings challenges. There's a free grief support meeting every Wednesday morning at 10 at the St. Clair Street Senior Center. That's Wednesday mornings at 10. The St. Clair Center is at 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. That's Wednesday mornings at 10. Give the gift of life, especially this time of year. Phone the Red Cross, 800-RED-CROSS, and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. And this is the final weekend to enjoy West Side Story at the Center for the Arts in Uptown Murfreesboro through this Sunday. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events. We're talking with Peggy Parton. What have you enjoyed most about Adams Place?
The wonderful people that are here, and certainly all of those that take care of us and guide us, and they have something going all the time, and it's delightful. And the security that you feel here, it's wonderful.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
Tell us what your vision was like before you had the cataract surgery done.
My eyes were just really out of whack, and I do a lot of hand embroidery. I got to the point where I couldn't even do my embroidery.
Are you now able to doing your embroidery?
Oh yeah, I can go back and do what I was doing 30 years ago.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 minutes before 7 o'clock, and I've just got to explain this. I have called in a recruit for dad jokes because you have been so swamped that your research, I think it's unfair to judge you with the lack of research you've been able to put, the time and effort that you've been able to put into them.
Well, you did say yesterday that, you know, I didn't have much effort to do that, and it was a plus, and you suggested that maybe I just don't do research. I just do it.
But can that
off the cuff?
But can that keep going? We'll see. Let's try one today.
I don't know. What borders on insanity?
I don't know what.
Canada and Mexico.
Wow. That's kind of a political statement.
That's
there, wasn't it?
U.S. slam,
yeah.
wasn't it?
You slammed the country. They need to deport you. Wow, it was funny though.
I thought you would like that one.
But just only a thumbs up. That's it. No thumbs up plus.
No plus
today.
Plus or
no, we're not going to do that. Daryl Rigsby told me that he is going to send you some, and we can use some of his for a while.
Okay.
All right. More to come is 641 on the Wake Up Crew.
CBS News Brief. Congress is sending the Epstein Files transparency bill to President Trump for his signature. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer says once signed, the Justice Department must release the full files.
The fight continues
until the American people see all of the documents and are satisfied that all of those documents are released and there's no game playing, no cover-up.
President Trump defends the Saudi crown prince over the 2018 killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi.
Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen, but he knew nothing about it.
However, a 2021 U.S. intelligence report found Mohammed bin Salman ordered the killing. The crown prince has denied any involvement in the journalist's murder. Department of Homeland Security sources tell CBS News the Trump administration's immigration crackdown could start in New Orleans as early as December 1st. NOLA Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick.
We know that they are coming. We need to have a respect for the difference in our missions.
CBS News Brief. I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A missing teen from Murfreesboro has been safely located more than 3 weeks after he was last seen leaving Siegel High School. Murfreesboro police confirmed on Monday that the Be on the Lookout for Kai Manny Tyndall has been canceled after he was found safe. The 5'9", 131-pound juvenile had last been spotted on October the 28th, getting into a white vehicle with an unknown individual. He was listed in the National Crime Information Center as a missing runaway. Authorities have not released further details about where he was found or what led to his disappearance, but the case has drawn widespread attention throughout the city. Just as the community breathes a sigh of relief, safety remains a pressing concern across Rutherford County. On Monday evening, 2 separate vehicle crashes snarled traffic and highlighted the seasonal spike in accidents. In Murfreesboro, a T-bone collision occurred when a Toyota Camry exited the Stone Trace Commons shopping center and crossed Cason Lane, only to be struck by an SUV. Less than 20 minutes later, a second crash unfolded on the I-24 westbound lane near Waldron Road exit. Both incidents happened during the 6 p.m. hour, a time when reduced visibility, fatigue, and increased traffic heightened dangers on the road. While crash rates in Rutherford County haven't risen overall, local data shows a noticeable uptick in evening wrecks during the fall months. Authorities are urging drivers to remain alert and drive smart to ensure safety throughout the holiday season. That's all for now. For more local news, be sure to check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast wherever you stream podcasts. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio at WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Senator Bill Hagerty is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Senator Bill Hagerty at 202-224-4944 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian Barrett. Here at the radio station, we needed a security solution to keep the staff safe while also giving us some flexibility with guests entering the building. I've tried to find a solution for years, met countless representatives, and they all said it can't be done. That is, until I turned to Turner Security. Not only is it done, it's done right. For your home or business, take it from me, Turner Security is the only place I'd turn.
Turn to Turner Security.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Hi, my name is Diane Davenport. There are many reasons why I love Adams Place. So many people move here from out of town and they need to look for a new doctor. And it's very challenging to get a doctor because they don't always take Medicare. There's a long waiting list. So what Adams Place offers is called Blue Sky House Calls. A physician will see you. You can get health care that you need when you need it. They'll come anytime.
Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Allegiant Air pilots picketed at airports nationwide Tuesday, including in Nashville, demanding progress in stalled contract talks. The pilots union says the company is investing in everything except its 1,400 pilots who want fair pay and better working conditions. Allegiant says it has offered major improvements, including a 50% immediate wage increase and expanded benefits. The airline says the demonstrations won't disrupt flights. Pilots warn continued delays could worsen staffing shortages as more leave for other carriers. The USDA says millions of SNAP recipients will soon be required to reapply for benefits in an effort to crack down on fraud. Officials say new data shows hundreds of thousands of deceased people and duplicate recipients are still receiving payments. Advocates argue most fraud comes from third-party scammers, not families. Tennessee officials say they haven't yet received federal instructions on when the new recertification rules will begin. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Tennessee native and comedian Nate Bargatze wants to bring a new family theme park to Nashville, and he's taking the first big steps. Bargatze's company, Nateland, has partnered with Storyland Studios to explore sites for a 100-plus acre park that would feature rides, shops, dining, and possibly a hotel. A full feasibility study is expected by early 2026 before the project moves to investors. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It's 12 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. The CBS Entertainment Report with Matt Wolf is coming up, and it's just around the corner, to be honest with you. And also, we'll be checking the weather one more time for you. If that's not enough, we'll do it one more time. So I guess what we're going to do, we're going to talk here just a second. We've talked about Thanksgiving, what we're having for Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to have 26 at our house, or my sister's house, which is a good number for us is like 20. But 26 gets it a little crowded. Sometimes we have so many we have to pray for good weather, where you can have it outside. I love those days when it's like 70 or 65 even.
And just kind of spread out a little bit.
Yeah. Or we go to the garage. We've done that before too.
Yeah, what was that
You've got
for?
a pretty nice little setup. You've got a big eating area though. You could put up folding tables and be fine too.
Yeah, I mean there's 6 and a baby.
Oh, well that's
so
easy.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
You probably got your table. Kitchen table can do it, can it?
Yeah. So 2 Christmases ago, my table came with 4 chairs and a bench.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the bench is nice.
But the bench broke.
Oh, that's not good.
And so it's out of commission. I've thought about fixing it, and then some of my chairs are starting to be wobbly. It's got the screws that are in it. They loosen over time, and that bench had just loosened, and nobody sat in it for a while. It loosened to the point where it just broke. So I think I'm going to try to replace at some point my chairs because my table's not even the same. So this is chairs and the bench from my old table.
You can go online and find you some nice ones.
Yeah, but the bench is nice. And the reason the bench is nice is because it'll just like push up under the table and it's out of the way.
Well, you can fix that yourself. Are you capable of fixing it yourself?
No.
Okay. I know somebody that could.
But I do have the pieces. So
yeah,
all the broken pieces. And so I just need someone to replicate all of those pieces, and then I could put it together. But it's, wood that's at an angle that had been broken, and it's got holes for the screws to go in. So I saved all of those pieces. So maybe one day.
One day, maybe.
Yeah.
So what do you do now? You just use folding chairs or something?
Yeah. Pull out a couple.
It's one time a year, you know?
Yeah.
Like I only have 2 chairs in mine. Our dad joke researcher is
he's already
tearing
on
my
it.
phone up, and it's 6:50 in the morning. Wow. Good to have people that can work for you, though.
Well, that's true. And we pay a lot around here, you know.
My son-in-law can make benches.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to talk to him.
Well, honestly, it's like probably 4 pieces of wood that need to be cut to the right length.
Is it stained?
But no, it's like under the bottom, so it's just regular wood, but it's at angles, and I don't know how to do those angles.
Oh, you got to have the right equipment.
You got to cut 2 of them into 45-degree angle so they'll meet together in a corner.
Well, see, there you go. If you just had the right equipment, that would be a really good hobby for you.
Mm.
And you've got the room for it. You've got that patio back there in the cupboard. You could saw all day long.
Yeah.
Or take the saw and cut your bamboo down.
Well, I thought.
Why don't you make bamboo chairs?
I should. I thought about doing that at one time, and buying the equipment that I would need to try to fix that bench, because I think I could. But by the time I buy the equipment, I could buy new chairs and a bench.
Well, true.
So,
yeah. And you don't really have time for that anymore.
No.
At one time you did.
When?
Well, that's when you were doing your hobby and, making letters for shirts and stuff.
Oh, now it's just become a regular part of everything.
It's just a job.
Yeah.
Time for birthdays today.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
All right, here we go. 1831 on the 19th of November, James Garfield, the 20th U.S. president, was born.
Interestingly enough about Mr. Garfield, he was one of 4 presidents assassinated.
Yeah. He was also one of 12 that were born in Ohio.
True. Do you know that he did not die from the gunshot wound?
What, he died from pneumonia?
No. He died of the infection.
Oh.
In fact, the bullet had scar tissue around it, so the bullet would not have killed him. It was them trying to treat and try to get the bullet out, and that was before antiseptic.
Oh.
And so it was an infection.
I just wonder anybody lived.
Oh, I know.
Back in the day, especially in the Old West. No, I don't know how.
Probably a lot of them died from that.
920, Gene Tierney, American actress. 1921, Roy Campanella, American Baseball Hall of Fame catcher for the Dodgers. 1938, Ted Turner. He's still with us, too, by the way. American founder of CNN and owner of the Atlanta Braves. America Cup winner in 1977. 1961, Meg Ryan, actress. 1962, actress Jodie Foster. Locally, birthdays, we have Mike Buckner, Helen Casson, Tiara Vance, Steve Luster, Malcolm Stallard, Webb and Megan Hutchins. Boy, these are... Try it again. Webb and Megan Hutchins.
Yeah, they're celebrating an anniversary, so that reminds me, we not only celebrate birthdays, but anniversaries too, and if you want to add a name to our birthday or anniversary list, call or text now at 615-893-1450. Join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. They could win some banana pudding. Everybody's name's announced, though, so that's cool.
And we're going to take our last look at the weather and be back at 6:55.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
There's a couple of wrecks already out here. Right now, we're just seeing that heavy traffic volume develop here on 24 westbound at Bell Road coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. As 65 starts to get a little bit heavier down through Millersville. 40 on the increase, especially going westbound as you work your way through Wilson County right now, especially through the Mount Juliet area. When you need dependable towing for a car or truck, make sure you call STR Towing and Recovery. Check them out at strtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's Plugged In podcast focuses on the world of electric vehicles. Stay up to date on the EV world, hear interviews with experts, and more. Listen on your favorite podcast platform or visit mte.com/pluggedin.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Senator Bill Hagerty is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Senator Bill Hagerty at 202-224-4944 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
This is Richard Parton, and I'd like to tell you about Adam's Place.
What have you enjoyed most?
The food. It's perfect. Well, the first 60 days that I was here, the only thing I ate was the filet, and that is still my favorite. That's really great. And you can just order what you'd like, and it's well prepared and delicious.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
CBS Entertainment, life never gets easy in the oil fields.
This business will bleed you dry.
As we've learned in Landman, the new season underway with Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore, and Academy Award nominee Sam Elliott.
You don't even know the game they're playing, do you?
Sam's no stranger to this turf. We last saw him in the Yellowstone prequel, 1883.
On some level, it's the continuing saga from 1883 because it's Taylor Sheridan.
You play Billy Bob's dad, who's got a lot to make up for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fractured relationship, and it's going to take some time to heal it. What's the plan here? We're bringing you home.
Landman Season 2 is streaming now on Paramount+. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Since 2013, the annual Progressive Keys to Progress event has provided deserving veterans with vehicles, helping our heroes drive their lives forward. Learn more about this program at keystoprogress.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It's 2 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. Congratulations goes out today to Jacqueline Crawley Harrison, our SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for her commitment to friends and family and her willingness to help everyone. Jacqueline Crawley Harrison is going to receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. And don't forget, today's Good Neighbor Moment is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live.
Well, congratulations to Jacqueline. And if you want to send in a good neighbor, you can text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Those are the two easy ways to get in your good neighbor nominations to us. Also, don't forget birthdays and anniversaries. We're taking those too at 615-893-1450. It's the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. You got about a half an hour to get them into us now.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
More of the Wake Up Crew follows the news at the top of the hour.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Lawmakers act on Epstein files.
We have been waiting for so long for the release of these files.
President defends the Saudi crown prince.
Things happened, but he knew nothing about it.
Immigration sweeps in the South.
This is causing widespread fear, widespread uncertainty.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, Congress has acted on the bill to force the Justice Department to release the Jeffrey Epstein files after months of opposition from President Trump and his Republican allies. The House passed it with just one no vote. The Senate cleared the way for final passage. Here's CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns.
Now, Trump has said he would sign the bill, but he's called the Epstein controversy a distraction.
You just keep going on the Epstein files. And what the Epstein is a Democrat hoax.
The House Oversight Committee has separately released troves of documents from the Epstein estate, which include an email from 2019 where Epstein wrote that Trump knew about the girls, a claim Trump has denied repeatedly. Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie led the bipartisan effort to force the House vote.
Are you concerned that the president may not release everything, even if this is signed into law?
Well, it's not up to him. The FBI director, the DOJ, Pam Bondi, they would be criminally liable. This is why we climbed the steep hill, which is to get the bill passed in the House, the Senate, and to present it to the president for his signature so that it would have the force of law.
Lavish treatment for Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the White House, as we hear from CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
President Trump standing by Mohammed bin Salman and stepping in when a reporter asked the Crown Prince about the 2018 murder of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi.
As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen, but he knew nothing about it.
But the U.S. intelligence community concluded in 2021 MBS approved an operation in Istanbul, Turkey to capture or kill Khashoggi. Khashoggi's widow responded in an interview with CBS's Major Garrett.
To say he's controversial and he's unlikely, it does not give anyone right to just kidnap him, torture him, kill him, and dismantle his body.
To North Carolina, where the federal immigration crackdown has now spread from Charlotte to Raleigh, CBS's Skylar Henry.
Stand up and strike.
There's been pushback against the raid statewide, from protests to student walkouts. The next target for Border Patrol, New Orleans. DHS sources say the operation there could start as soon as December 1st, and around 200 agents could be deployed, according to internal DHS documents. CBS News' Katie Weiss asked the New Orleans police superintendent about the incoming federal agents.
We have been very accustomed to working with our federal partners, although we have to respect we have different missions.
A new series of papers from 43 experts in the Lancet Medical Journal says ultra-processed foods are a major public health threat and must be urgently addressed. CBS News contributor Dr. Celine Gounder.
These Lancet studies combined data from a number of long-term studies looking at what are the health risks of ultra-processed foods. So we see an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, depression, and even early death.
Well, the FBI is looking into whether foul play was involved in the death of a teenager on a cruise ship earlier this month. CBS's Christian Benavides.
CBS News has learned that criminal charges may soon be filed against the step-sibling of Anna Kepner. The 18-year-old high school cheerleader from Titusville, Florida, was found dead on the Carnival cruise ship Horizon the morning of November 7th. Few details have been released, but law enforcement sources told CBS News that Kepner's body was discovered by a housekeeper under the bed in her stateroom.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no. So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
There are reports this morning that President Trump is about to ramp up more pressure on Venezuela.
Just in case the presence of America's biggest aircraft carrier off Venezuela's coast isn't sending a strong enough message to Venezuela's leader, President Trump is reportedly also ready to sic the CIA on him. The New York Times reports Trump has signed off on covert CIA operations inside Venezuela. Trump accusing President Maduro of enabling drug cartels and illegal immigration. U.S. access to the country's huge oil reserves might also be on that presidential wish list. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
A federal court has blocked Texas from using its newly drawn Republican congressional map in next year's midterm elections, calling it likely an unconstitutional racial gerrymander. Political scientist Larry Sabato.
If the Supreme Court goes along with this decision, the old lines, that is the lines that were used in 2024, will be used again in 2026.
And a federal judge has ordered more than a dozen public school districts in Texas to remove 10 Commandment displays from their classroom walls by next month. A new state law requires school districts there to display the 10 Commandments in a conspicuous location in each classroom. Meta has prevailed over a challenge to its business that could have forced it to spin off Instagram and WhatsApp after a judge ruled the company does not hold a monopoly in social networking. This comes 6 months after the end of a historic antitrust trial. Researchers have looked into whether cannabis use cuts alcohol consumption.
Brown University professor Jane Metrick explains the new California sober trend.
People are using cannabis to cut back on their alcohol use.
But does it work?
Under controlled conditions, people who smoked cannabis with THC reduced their drinking acutely, meaning after the smoking. What we don't know is what happens in the long term.
Because she says cannabis itself can be addictive like alcohol, and there's a risk for progressing to problematic use as well. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
It was a record-setting night at auction. A Gustav Klimt's painting up for bids.
That is a record for any work of art ever sold at Sotheby's, and also the highest price for any...
It was sold for $236.4 million, most ever for a modern piece of art. Also, a fully functional 18-karat gold toilet sold for $12 million. LeBron James saw his first action of the NBA season last night, scoring 11 points in a Lakers win over Utah. It begins his record 23rd season in the league.
It's been rough, mentally for me. Since I've started playing basketball, 9 years old, I've never missed the beginning of a basketball season.
James, who is 40 years old, was sidelined by sciatica. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll keep you updated at the top of each hour all day. It's time to get back to Brian, John, and Dalton for more of the Wake Up Crew.
Thanks, Steve, and good morning, everyone. Welcome in to the second hour of the Wake Up Crew here from News Radio WGNS. Glad you're along with us this morning. Hey, we're going to check on traffic and weather coming up here, and this update is brought to you by our friends at Toots.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good morning. Trying to wrap up a couple of wrecks we had earlier out on the west side. I-40 out there around McCroy Lane as it starts to build eastbound in that area coming through Kingston Springs. It's already slow. 65 southbound at Trinity Lane. It's only going to get heavier with that volume on. 24 westbound at Bell Road coming in from Murfreesboro up through the Antioch area. When you need dependable towing for a car or a truck in Middle Tennessee, you need STR Towing and Recovery. STRtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling. The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I've got some famous friends. Yeah, I do.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
We've got the coffee flowing, the conversation going here on the Wake Up Crew.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. Brian and John here with you this morning. I am wrapping up my second cup of Green Mountain. Let's see. What is the name of it? Green Mountain Horizon Blend Dark Roast by Kevin Costner.
He makes coffee?
Well, this Green Mountain coffee is like one of the brands, like a Folgers or whatever. And I saw the K-Cups at the grocery, and it's got Kevin Costner with his cowboy hat and the scenic, Montana mountains, and him holding a cup of coffee. And I thought, that's a man's man, so I'm going to get that coffee. So,
have you seen that commercial with Steve Carell?
It's a little stout for
and John Krasinski.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I think it's coffee. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I do remember seeing that.
But you can't remember. It's just like me. I can't remember what it's about. I go, hey, those are the guys from The Office. And then the next thing I know, it's over. Are you going to Google it?
Why not?
You've gotten where you depend on that thing.
Well, I mean, there are questions, and our listening audience is, they want to know. Yeah, I don't know.
Kaya Trump made her LPGA debut. She's a really good golfer.
A very good golfer,
yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah.
It is coffee, by the way. Lavazza.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
She's kind of blown up on social media.
Who?
Kaya.
Yeah, she's got her own, what is it, blog or whatever.
Yeah, vlog.
Is that? I figured that was old-fashioned by now.
There was one interesting one that she went. It was called Golfing with My Granddad.
Oh.
And they're just out on the golf course and talking and different things. It was, I don't know. It was interesting to see Donald Trump in a different light. I mean, he was the typical grandfather saying, swing it well, honey, and that kind of thing. Sometimes people that are at that level and in that, you lose sight that they're actually a person, whether you agree with them or not. But anyway.
He's really proud of her.
Yeah. He did say, she's the only golfer that's better than me.
Hey, wow, that's pretty good.
You got to do the hands like this, John.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is just 8 days away, 36 days until Christmas. And we're getting close to, throwing some Christmas music together on the Wake Up Crew in the mornings. And we've got our 48 hours of Christmas
coming up on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day here on radio, so looking forward to that. And the parade, our coverage of that, it's all here. Middle Tennessee football with their last home game is Saturday, 12:30 airtime here on WGNS. High school football playoffs continue. And this weekend, Vandy hosts Kentucky. Tennessee is at Florida. The Titans will host Seattle. So that's what we've got coming up. You know, John, you mentioned it was a weird moment when James Garfield was on the celebrity birthdays today, the former president, because just last night I saw something about him. Maybe that's why it was on YouTube when I saw it. But I'm going to share that, what I found out, in just a second. But
oh, wow. Oh, boy.
That's a tease, yeah. James Garfield, going back. But our song of the day, this is one of only 6 TV show theme songs to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. You'll know this one from John Sebastian, I Am Positive.
Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that was talked about.
So it reached number 1 on May 8th of 1976, spent 1 week at number 1. Now the rest of, let's see, we've got 3 more songs. The next 2 spent 2 weeks at number 1. And the top, I guess you would have to consider, the top TV theme song was on the Billboard Hot 100 for 3 weeks in a row.
Wow.
So that will be Monday, and then we've got some Thanksgiving songs, and thankfully we only need 2 Thanksgiving songs because I could only find 2.
Oh.
Can you believe that there aren't that many?
I'll be interested to see what they are.
One is kind of funny and one is not.
I used to know when we led the singing at the old country church, Thanksgiving songs were hard to find.
Yes.
Come, you thankful people, come. I know that's one of them.
Yeah.
And we gather together.
Mm.
You remember that one?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first one, though.
Come, ye thankful people, come. I used to sing a song that was big hit by Tennessee Ernie Ford. I sang it as a kid, and it was Bless This House. Tennessee Ernie Ford sang it, and Perry Como sang it.
Mm.
And we changed. My mother, I think, changed the words to Bless This Church. And she made me sing it every Sunday. I was a little kid every Thanksgiving Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Has that tradition continued into
With
your
my little
adult
red,
life?
with my little red bow tie. Do what now?
Did that tradition continue as you're older?
It has not, no. I can't even find the words to it, the lyrics to it. So.
And the bow tie never came back either.
Well, it came back in 1973, but only for a year.
You made fun of me the one time on Easter I wore a bow tie.
I just don't like them. But they were big in the 70s.
Yeah. They made kind of a brief 90s.
Did they?
Comeback for just a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
I'll be glad when the little button down, the little
now there are no
shirt
ties at
with
all.
the pin across it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think Robert Kennedy Jr. wears something similar to that, but it's got buttons, but it's real small collar.
Yeah. And the thinnest tie that is.
Yeah, he's Kennedy.
You never see. So let's check on sports for you.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In the NBA game in L.A., the Lakers beat Utah 140-125. Luka Doncic with 37 points. L.A.'s LeBron James in his season debut after the bad back, 11 points, 12 assists, 1 turnover. San Antonio sent Memphis to a 5th straight loss, 111-101. Victories for Boston, Orlando, and Detroit. The Pistons have won 11 straight after a victory at Atlanta, 120-112. Milwaukee's Giannis Antetokounmpo could miss up to 2 weeks with a strained groin, and the Spurs' Stephon Castle with a strained hip will be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. To college basketball at Madison Square Garden, Michigan State beat Kentucky. The number 5 Duke was a winner over Kansas. In the college football playoff rankings, the top 3 stayed the same this week, led by number 1 Ohio State. Alabama is down to number 10, and Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase is out this weekend. His 1-game suspension was upheld.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hi, my name is Diane Davenport. There are many reasons why I love Adams Place. Okay, well, because of the desserts, it's very important to go to exercise. They have water aerobics at the pool. They have yoga classes, yoga, stretch, and balance, which is pretty important for all of us at any age.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
Dear John, I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond, and that's why I just think the world of you. Thank you. Robert K.
My pleasure, Robert. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit recyclerightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And thank you very much. We have some interesting questions for you today, Brian. I'm going to interact as well.
Okay,
in the questions.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Disney movie? If you don't have one, why not? I can tell mine right off the bat. Let me give you. Let me start. Old Yeller.
It's a good one.
It's a good. It makes me cry every time, Paul.
Yeah.
But sad. But then at the end, it gives you a little thing of hope.
I'm going to go a little different. I'm going to go with the Avengers movies since they're Disney.
Okay.
The superhero movies. I really like those.
Wonder Man's not in it.
No, that's true.
What if you could only choose one pie for Thanksgiving? Sweet or savory? What would it be?
Oh, sweet for sure. This is going to be weird, but I like a sweet potato pie.
No, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Pumpkin pies are okay, but a sweet potato pie done. Bobby made one once, and it was fantastic.
I have gotten a new love for pumpkin pie. I didn't like it as a kid.
Yeah, me either.
But I have begun to where I really like it at Thanksgiving. What's the hardest physical work you've ever done?
So as a teenager, I worked with my grandfather on the farm, and hauling hay was not for me. I hated it. But the fun days were when you were cutting and raking the hay and got to drive the tractor and all that kind of thing. But then it was the next day.
Lifting it up, putting it up on the...
And so it was me and him. And so how we would do that is he would drive the tractor with the baler behind it, and attached to the baler was the wagon, and I would have to hook the hay, pull it off, stack it on the trailer by myself. And then once the trailer was full, we had to go to the barn to put it in the barn.
That may be the hardest job. I worked at Bunny Bread when I was 22 years old before I got a teaching job. I worked there for 3 months, and I chose the 4th of July to have a job there. And bread, picnic. Yeah. Well, I worked the oven. They always started the new guys out at the oven. And I would literally at night go home and dream about buns coming off the off the oven rack.
Wow.
And I quit after 3 months. I got a teaching job, and the guy told me, "Oh man, that's a shame because we were fixing to put you on the floor," which was a piece of cake, I'm like, great, wow.
I bet it was hot in the summertime too.
It was hot, yes. Everybody would be at the break room, having a good time, laughing, cutting up. I'd be like laying my head on the table,
Give me some air.
Yeah. Would you eat squirrel meat? Or have you?
I think I have.
You didn't know? You didn't know whether it was or not?
Probably didn't know, but
people used to do that.
My family was a family of hunters. Now, I never was, but all of my family were hunters, and I'm pretty sure that we've had that before. Quail, all that good stuff.
Which prize would you choose? A $200,000 luxury car or $200,000 in cash?
Cash money, baby.
I knew you were going to say that. Well, there's taxes on that money, but there's taxes on the car too that you'd have to pay.
That's true. That's about a $2,000 plus car registration.
Here's a good one for you. How many hours of TV do you watch in a typical week?
3 hours a night, probably. On average, not every night.
That's 21 hours a week, something like that.
Yeah, it's probably less than that, probably 15 altogether, but somewhere around there. Depends on the time of the year, too.
Have you ever dressed in the national costume of another country?
I have. Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
What was it?
It was some 4-H event that was tied with the International Folk Fest when I was a kid. And maybe it was an honor club thing or something, but we dressed in the dress of that country. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember doing that.
How much money would entice you to gain 100 pounds and keep it on for at least 1 year?
$1. No, if you go the opposite way,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want to gain another 100.
What's the ickiest thing you have ever accidentally sat on? What's the ickiest? I think gum is icky. I've sat in gum before.
Gum, yeah. I sat on one of the kids' diapers.
Oh, dude.
No, it was bottled up, but by the time I sat on it, it wasn't.
Dude.
It just kind of smushed it. She was changing one of the kids on the couch, and I sat down, and I didn't know it was there.
You are blindfolded and must visit the place you pin on a map. Where would you hope not to pin?
Let's go with Russia.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to go there. Would you?
No. Too cold and too scary.
Yeah. And that's Random Questions for today.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
We do it your way at Sir Pizza.
Your favorites can now be ordered online at sirpizzatn.com. Carryout and delivery are available. Just go to sirpizzatn.com and tap the location closest to you.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Sue and Bob Turpin at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
Well, I had a couple of falls.
My daughter said, it's time for you to do something instead of me having to do something.
And our daughter decided that we needed to go somewhere.
It was a hard move for me. So we looked at several places, but the Villages of Murfreesboro was the one. We just fell in love with it. So bright and airy. Everybody we've met have just been super.
The Villages of Murfreesboro.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You called, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 7:30 as we move along here on a Wednesday morning hump day edition of the Wake Up Crew on the 19th of November.
Well, at the 6 o'clock hour, I did a terrible job of naming. I'm going to try to do a little better here. Mike Bugner has a birthday. Helen Casson, Tierra Vance, Steve Luster, Malcolm Stollard, and Webb and Megan Hutchings have an anniversary today.
Wow, very nicely done.
Recovered well.
Very nicely done. If you want to add to our birthday list, it's super simple. You have to call or text, but now's your deadline to do that. 615-893-1450. You can join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club, but again, now is your deadline.
At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we could help, call me, John Day.
Well, right now, we're going to check on your forecast, then traffic, then local news, all straight ahead.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Good morning in Williamson County. They're trying to clear up an accident. It's got traffic slow go here in Franklin. 65 northbound, right at Highway 96. Again, it's slow trying to get off that ramp there from Murfreesboro Road, Highway 96 onto 65 going northbound up through that section of Williamson County. Heavier traffic volume in a couple of spots. I-40 westbound through Mount Juliet right now headed on over in Hermitage. 24 is loading up. Also westbound, 24 there at Bell Road coming in from Murfreesboro. When you need dependable towing for your car and truck, call STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Crews were hard at work on Monday on the Murfreesboro Square, assembling Rutherford County's new 3-story artificial Christmas tree. The towering display now stands on the east side of the historic courthouse and will serve as the focal point for this year's holiday festivities. County Mayor Joe Carr and Main Street Murfreesboro Executive Director Sarah Callender collaborated on the decision to replace the aging Leyland cypress planted in 2018 with a more durable and dependable structure. Influenced by Columbia, Tennessee's successful use of a similar tree, Rutherford County is optimistic the new installation will bring added cheer and consistency to future celebrations. The lighting ceremony is scheduled for 5 p.m. on Friday, December the 5th. Meanwhile, the future of high school football playoffs across Tennessee will be under review this Thursday in Hermitage, as the TSSAA Board of Control meet to assess the new Division I playoff format introduced for the 2025 season. The board will examine feedback statewide and determine whether to finalize brackets for the remainder of the 2025 to 2029 classification cycle. In addition to football matters, the board will consider proposed bylaw amendments and new membership requests, including one from Dr. Paul L. Kelly, Volunteer Academy for the 2025-2026 school year. While not directly tied to Rutherford County, any changes from this meeting could influence student athletes and school programs in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and across the region, making the outcomes especially relevant for local stakeholders. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
This is Richard Parton, and I'd like to tell you about Adams Place. Don't wait too late. You have everything you need here. You can go across the street to Walmart, go down the road to Hardee's and have breakfast or whatever you'd like to do. It's just a great place to be. Good location, no problem.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
Shop and save. Well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore.
stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 7:35, and we are back on the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS. Brian and John here with you today, and it's time for another rousing rendition.
It's time now for that game show that everybody loves to play. It's Name That Animal Sound. And here's your host, Brian Barrett.
Nobody loves this game at all.
You love it, don't
I
you?
hate it. No, I hate it. And you're making me do it without Dalton. You just didn't want to hear him fuss.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, John, here is your first animal sound.
Bees.
Is bees the correct answer?
Oh,
nice.
I got one.
Yeah, you're on the board. Let's see. John, here is animal sound number 2. Would you like to hear that one more time?
No.
Okay.
Can I have a hint?
It's not a bird.
Oh, well, let me hear it again then. A gopher.
Is it a gopher? It is a caption monkey. Yeah, it's a monkey sound. They're not all easy.
None of them are easy.
That's why it's a game. Let's see. Name the animal sound, John.
Let me hear it again. I'm going to say that's a chicken, but I'm sure I'm wrong.
Is it a chicken? It is a chicken.
Chicken. Ooh, 2 out of 3.
Would you like the bonus to this one?
Okay.
Can you say what the chicken is doing?
He's either laying an egg or he's picking up corn. Or he's eating.
Well, which one would you choose?
Laying an egg.
Is this chicken laying an egg? Wow. Man, you're rolling today.
Oh, I'm an animal expert.
You got the bonus and everything. Name that animal sound.
I'm waiting for the people in the car and home to have time. I'm going to say that's a fly.
Is it?
It's either a fly or hornet, but I think I'm going with fly.
Is it a fly?
Hornet?
Is it a hornet?
I guess I lost my bonus on that one.
It is the pesky summer insect, the mosquito.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I won't bicker about that. That's probably right.
Name the animal sound.
Oh, that's easy. Although there's probably a stipulation to it. I'm going to say a frog. It could be possibly a toad or let me see, what's the other one? A tadpole.
Throwing them all in there?
Yeah.
Is it a frog, toad, tadpole? It's just a frog.
I'll tell you what, Dalton would be sad he's not here today.
Yeah, wouldn't he?
He'd think a lot better about this game.
Name the animal sound.
Okay, that's either a lamb or a goat. But it kind of sounds more like a lamb to me. But I'm going to go with goat.
You're going with goat. Is goat the correct answer?
Oh, thought the music was gonna. Was it a lamb?
Sheep.
Sheep. Yeah. Lamb, sheep. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
One more. Name the animal sound.
Brian eating Uncrustable.
Is it Brian eating an Uncrustable? No, it is a worm crawling.
Oh, good grief.
And that's named that animal sound.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Fresh cut greens and oven-warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Hi, my name is Diane Davenport. There are many reasons why I love Adams Place. The food, of course, is wonderful. It really is. Sitting down in the dining room with a group of people, we talk, we laugh. It just makes you feel good. Everyone is very warm and welcoming, and that is very nice.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
We're back at 7:42, wrapping up the Wednesday edition of the Wake Up Crew, episode 1792. Want to thank our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric for powering the Wake Up Crew this morning. And during this holiday season, you know, it starts off with a bang with the downtown Murfreesboro annual tree lighting, which is powered by MTE. It's coming up on Friday, December 5th, 6 o'clock. So be sure to be there for caroling. Santa, of course, the big guy is here. The sparkling tree, all the joy around the holiday season. You can celebrate it downtown on December 5th, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. And that reminds me to let you know they're also helping to power the big GTV coverage of the Murfreesboro Christmas Parade, along with Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Adam Tipton Agency Farm Bureau Insurance, as well as Woodfin Funeral Chapel in Murfreesboro and Smyrna. So that'll be on the 14th at 2 o'clock, and we look forward to bringing you that coverage. Saying good morning to Jacqueline Crawley Harrison, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for her commitment to friends and family and her willingness to help everybody. Jacqueline Crawley Harrison is the recipient of flowers from our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts on South Academy and WGNS Radio. So congrats to Jacqueline for being the Good Neighbor of the Day. Thanks to Ryan Flowers for their support for over 5 decades of that. And today's Good Neighbor Moment brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live. You can text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get in your Good Neighbor nominations to us, and we'll take care of the rest.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. John, what borders on insanity?
I don't know. What, Brian?
Canada and Mexico.
Replay.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Very simply.
Pretty
You
simply
slammed our
stated.
country, but I mean, hey.
Well, there could be a lot of things that are insane about
No,
America.
don't try to change it now. You slammed our country. That's all I'm going to
Oh,
say.
yeah. I'm just saying there are a lot of places you could go with that. So, what have we learned?
Yes, yes.
Well, you learned what I'm having for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
A long list, isn't it?
It is.
26 people. You're having 6. I'm having 26.
So the sweet potatoes, it's like a casserole dish, sweet potatoes
sweet
with marshmallows
potatoes,
on
yeah,
top.
just sweet potatoes, yeah.
Okay. Kind of mashed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 kinds of gravy. I mean, you all get
For the mashed potatoes, yes.
It's not just white gravy, or brown gravy. It's white gravy or brown gravy.
Yeah. Giblet gravy.
Giblet.
For the dressing. I got to have giblet gravy with the dressing.
And it's not stuffing.
Why do you keep bringing up stuffing?
Well,
Is that what you have at your Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh.
I don't know that we'll even have dressing at ours. I mean, we're not doing a traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
You people are all just doing weird things. It's Thanksgiving, man.
Well, I mean, if it was your 4th Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it's not your 4th.
No.
So you ought to make some dressing. Or at least stuffing. Ugh.
No, I wouldn't do that. We also talked about James Garfield, his birthday
Oh, wait a
today.
minute. You're going to have sausage balls. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Robert Todd Lincoln, this is just an interesting fact, was present at the assassination of his father. He was 4, Abe Lincoln's son. He was also present at the assassination of James Garfield and that of William McKinley. So of 3 of the 4 presidents assassinated, he was there. So that's kind of weird. But
I didn't know he worked in government. That's
yeah.
pretty neat. That's something I didn't know.
I know he was in Garfield's cabinet.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty awesome.
All right, song of the day. Here we go. Welcome back, Cotter.
Welcome back.
It's one of only 6 songs to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. That was a TV theme song. Have a good day. See you tomorrow on a Thursday.
Same old place that you laughed about.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Highs top out near 74 degrees. Winds turn to the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Winds will be light. Patchy fogs possible in spots. Lows drop to 53. And then Thursday, more patchy fog possible early. Otherwise, showers and storms develop or build into the area. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center. Right now it's 64.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
With an option, you'll receive a contract with no contingencies. That means the sale of your